Terrible news for all admirers of Mama Jun. Mama Jun's husband has filed for divorce since she embezzled her daughter's funds. Following the theft of her daughter's funds when Mama Jun shares this with her hubby, her spouse notifies and turns her up to the authorities and separates from her. We'll discuss these things shortly, but prior to that, there is even another crucial item. Something we have to keep private from you, and that exposing the legal conundrum that issue pertaining to Alana Honey Boo. Road drained by Drain Carswell and Boo Thompson. Journey through the colorful fabric of reality television, where the lifestyles of people are exposed to the public. Consumption-related disputes frequently simmer below the surface, anticipating, discovered by sharp-eyed viewers, as Alana demonstrated. Boo Thompson, Honey, and her companion, Drain Carswell, who appears to be innocent. Journey by car from Georgia to Colorado revealed a dilemma in law that left fans confused, as well as pertaining to Alana's journey and Drain. Detailed in the popular reality series Mama Jun. Family crisis started in the midst of tornado of examination and rumors about their partnership, highlighted by a notable age difference, prompted questions, beginning with Alana, hardly there, 16 years old when they initially connected. As the story developed, viewers saw the changes in their relationship, paused by locations and instances of familial discord. An instance of this was Alana's graduation is a commemorated rite of passage, with the present of an automobile, but as admirers closely watched the happy occasion had a hint of trepidation when noticing a bright. The driver's license of discrepancy Drain was halted at the moment that led to concerns over the legitimacy of their cross-country journey. The discoveries caused a frenzy of conversation on social media. Media sites featuring Reddit discussions analyzing the legitimacy of Alana and actions. Worries were expressed regarding the possible repercussions of driving lacking legitimate licenses, emphasizing the unstable situation in which the pair discovered the effects of their deeds went beyond simple amusement, highlighting larger concerns about adhering to the law and, personally, Alana's evident accountability, unwillingness to follow her driver's license that brought to mind her mother's dependency on others to get around, posed concerns regarding autonomy and self-reliance. Amid the zeal of supporters of conjecture, struggled with contradictory feelings on the one hand, the draw of second-hand adventure, escape, and conversely, a persistent discomfort at the disrespect for the blurred legal norms, borders separating scripted from actual story confused the waters even more, allowing viewers to separate reality from fantasy. As discussion about Alana and Drain's road trip grew, forced the focus move to the Jun family crisis producers, prompting consideration of their part in forming the narrative's purposeful withholding of important elements in an effort to sway the opinions of the audience, or just a simple editing error. Procedure. The dispute highlighted the real-world power dynamics, television, where genuineness frequently gives way to the dramatic. Viewers aware of the narrative. The manufactured nature of reality is evident. However, struggled with the moral consequences of blending boundaries between realism and entertainment in the following the revelation of Alana. And when the dust settled on yet another chapter in the saga of Alana Honey Boo Thompson and Drain Carswell, a deeper question lingered amid the cacophony of controversy. What does this episode reveal about our fascination with reality television and the moral complexities it entails? Drain found themselves thrust into the spotlight once again, their personal lives dissected and scrutinized by an interested public. The ongoing appeal of reality television and the thin line separating exploitation from pleasure in a society where the truth is. The journey of Alana and Drain, frequently stranger than fiction, acts as a warning story that highlights the effects of erasing the distinction between fact and imagination, and explains the difficulties involved in resolving custody disputes between Michael Cardwell and Mama Jun saga in the turbulent world of family conflicts and court cases. At the center of the dispute, which has drawn fervent reactions from both ardent supporters and uneasy onlookers, is the custody hearing between Michael Cardwell and Mam Jun Shannon. At stake is the future of Cardwell's eldest daughter Caitlyn, whose upbringing is in jeopardy. The guardianship is intensely disputed. The story is told in opposition to a tragic and depressing setting beside Anna, Cardwell's sudden death leaving her. The resulting custody dispute highlights the difficulties of balancing parental responsibilities in the wake of personal tragedy and the intricacies of blended families. Kelly and Caitlyn, two girls, are left without maternal guidance. Anna and Michael Cardwell's union produced a Kelly, Anna's daughter, had an easy custody agreement with her father after Anna's passing. Caitlyn's case was more complicated because she had been raised by both Anna and Michael in the aftermath of their divorce, obfuscating the boundaries between familial ties and parental responsibility. In the lack of a planned strategy for Caitlyn's care, Mama Jun Shannon and Anna's sister Lauren Pumpkin Efford, who supported considerate, taking into account the welfare of the children in the event of unanticipated events. But Mama Jun's hesitation to face death in the preparation for the future to the left Caitlyn in an unstable posture that ultimately led to Michael Cardwell's resolution to request custody. The next hearing on custody, originally slated on April 16th, sparked a flurry of conjecture and remarks from enthusiastic supporters of the reality television Mama Jun household. Fans of the crisis, split in their loyalties, expressed worries over Caitlyn's health and the possible consequences of Mama Jun holding onto custody, with growing expectation a twist in the course of things when it became apparent that the hearing had been moved to April 19th, causing inquiries concerning the causes of the delay and how it affects Caitlyn's future. Conjecture was rife on social media outlets, featuring a variety of theories, from difficulties with logistics to strategic maneuvers. On Reddit by a legal counsel user clarified the situation about the postponement and mentioning Mama Jun's attorney's previous personal duty as the main cause of the postponing. The April 19th court date was described as a status meeting meant to encourage settlement talks between lawyers on an updated schedule for procedures in the face of uncertainty about the issues raised by the custody hearing, continued to support Caitlyn's independence and her capacity for expressing herself, choices for her quality of life, arrangements. But some argued for. Others questioned Caitlyn's involvement in the decision-making process, possibility of putting so heavy obligations placed on a young person, coping with her mother's passing. The discussion about Caitlyn's future dwelling provoked passionate conversation among fans, many of whom expressed solidarity with Michael Cardwell and defending his right to custody, claims about Mama Jun's fitness as a guardian and her purported inclination because exploitation stoked the passion of ardent backers uniting around Michael's candidacy. The main custody dispute concerning Caitlyn's residence is still open, highlighting the intricate nature of family dynamics and the significant influence that court cases have on the lives of individuals concerned. As the story progresses, Caitlyn's welfare looms big, eclipsed by the conflicting loyalties and interests of those fighting for custody in the midst of unpredictability and turmoil. There's one thing that's certain: Caitlyn needs to come first. Above all else, she takes comfort in her father's familiar care or in her extended family's embrace. When everyone waits to see how the custody hearing turns out, the path to resolution is sure to be difficult and emotionally taxing. The story of Mama Jun Shannon and Michael Cardwell is a moving reminder of the everlasting complexity of family dynamics and the human spirit's capacity to persevere in the face of hardship in the pursuit of stability and justice. In the shadow of uncertainty, may Caitlyn find the love and support she deserves to help her towards a better future.